Why are you only wearing one sock? I never thought I'd say that statement so many times, constantly. But apparently, keeping both socks on is something that my son can't do. He also can't spell or remember his times tables. And if you ask him to do something, he may forget before he's finished. But that's okay. There's help for that. He's had hours of help. Help to read, help to spell, help to remember the sounds that make up words. Hours of help to make sure he catches up. My son is dyslexic, and his intelligence is at the top 1% of children his age. Many people don't understand that high intelligence and a learning disability can coexist. As a society, we tend to label and categorize people. Intelligence is thought of as the kids who know the answers right away or get 100% in tests. It's thought of as the kids who get A stars on their exams. But the diversity of human intelligence is endless. Psychologist Howard Gardner developed a theory of multiple intelligence. He states that there are 8 types of intelligence, each with a different way of processing information. His theory suggests that there are diverse ways to show ability. My son has strong visual spatial intelligence. He has an architect's mind or an engineer's mind. He has high interpersonal intelligence, genuinely understanding the perspectives of others. His strengths lie in his creative thinking, his problem-solving abilities, and his understanding of complex concepts. His brain doesn't fit the school definition of clever. We also need to recognize his learning differences, as well as challenges with his spelling, his punctuation, and his times tables. His dyslexic profile means that he struggles with working memory and processing speed. This means that his brain isn't wired to remember a list of tasks. It isn't wired to finish his homework quickly or to recall facts for an exam. It isn't wired to remember that second sock. So who are these kids, like my son, with 2 learning profiles that exist at the same time? These are dual exceptional children. They're also known as twice exceptional, 2 exceptions to the norm. Twice exceptional means having exceptional strengths as well as great challenges. It's an internal mismatch between high ability in some areas and persistent struggles in others. Twice exceptional children can be confusing for parents and teachers. Their development is uneven and can't be measured in the same way as other children. Imagine a 10-year-old girl. She's in year 6. Her handwriting is like that of a much younger child, but she's reading at teenage level. She writes essays more like a 6-year-old, but can hold deep conversations with adults. She understands complex maths, but struggles with emotion like you'd expect from a 3-year-old. You get the picture. The development of twice exceptional children is out of sync. And here's the problem. When we don't understand this contradictory profile and its unique set of needs, we only focus on what these children don't do well. We think they can't do the work and put them in the bottom set. We think they're not paying attention or they just don't care about school. We celebrate when they're mediocre. Coping with this deficit lens can be exhausting for children. Having to focus on the parts of themselves that they find most challenging, day in, day out, can take a toll on their self-esteem and their motivation to learn. Imagine being right-handed and being asked every day to write with your left. Yes, you could do it, but every moment to be harder than it needs to be. Imagine being seen for the tasks that you find the most challenging, 6 hours a day, for 14 years. The impact of a deficit lens can damage kids' academic, social, and emotional progress. So why am I telling you that my son is clever? Really clever? Because that's not what we do, is it? That's not something we're supposed to say out loud. I'm telling you because this is how we move away from a deficit model of disability. We recognize what kids like my son can do. When we pay attention to the strengths and interests of twice exceptional children, they develop a positive image of who they are and who they can become. When we nurture their interests, they feel motivated to learn, to express themselves, and even to take on challenging tasks that don't come easily to them. They start to understand themselves. They feel like they belong. So what of my son, the architect to be or the engineer to be? Well, I'm excited to see who he becomes and how he does it wearing only one sock.